Hello and welcome back to Pagan Plays. Pathfinder 4 with the In the Name of the Tsar Mod. We are back in the German Empire, informally Prussia. Now we are the leader of the Berliner Pact, stretching all the way across Central Europe. So, we now need to take our eyes and go towards the Allies, which we have a lot of different ways into the Allies. We have, obviously, the normal route from Belgium and France, but also the line between Austria and Italy, also the line between Yugoslavia and the Italian Dalmatia, as well as the Ottomans versus Syria, and even Spain versus southern France. So we have a lot of ways to go in, and Iran through Baluchistan, into the British Raj. So we have no shortage of areas that we can possibly go towards. Also, the fact that we left Nationalist Russia alive means that they might declare war on us in the future. Let's see. Do you have any potential war goals? Not at the moment. I am staging a coup. Yes, it is a Marxist coup. I'm just going to leave that there as a little bit of a protection. See if they can get stuck in a war that they can go and screw off in. War that I don't care about. I already took all the land that I want. So we're going to go back. I have split up the armies as they return home. In the east, I have Maximilian von Rex. He'll be looking after the long line from Estonia down to, Rostov? Yeah, Rostov. As well as 9 divisions up in Finland to look after Petrograd as it's on the border. Also, I've sent all light divisions to the Walter Kruger's army, and they'll be in Ukraine. Also, I believe, yes, I've upgraded Hans Guderian to be a field marshal for his services, and I've done the same for Step Dietrich. He'll be looking after the Middle East divisions, which will have 11 divisions to look after the line in Syria and 12 divisions to look after the line against the Russians to make sure that they don't do anything against me. Over here, I'm getting some lines prepared against Denmark, as they have Northern Schleswig and they are not aligned with any party, so I can take them out, make a puppet in Denmark before anything else kicks off. Meanwhile, we are just going to go from there. I believe that covers everything. Over here I have August von Mackensen. For some reason he's still alive because the mod doesn't take into account that he dies. He will just be leading the garrison units because he's not the best of generals. Then that should be everything. I got these troops together, got these troops together. Also, the fact that I never bothered to go Army Innovations Fund the Wehrmacht into Freikorps, because that gives apparently 3 legendary Freikorps divisions. But I might just do Professional Army Centralized Command instead. It's hard to tell, but I honestly probably won't have time to do that because we were going expansionist policy to the Northern Front anyway. So we'll need to let that go. We have 0 manpower, but I have finally gone up to extensive conscription. We have just used up most of our army, used up most of our army, mostly putting into new units, not so much that we have lost them in battle, but because we've been building up the army. So then, Iron Guard Romania has left. The first to leave, huh? Well, that makes sense. Yeah, the Berliner Pact is definitely in a contentious position. Austria has claims on Romania and Yugoslavia. Ottomans have claims against Yugoslavia, Romania, and probably eventually Austria. And just also they're probably going to have claims on everywhere. At the moment, the new Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, who has deposed the previous Ottoman leader, he is going for Crush Albania. I hope that doesn't get us into a war too early. Let's see if we got some new tank division, motorized divisions. They can spread out. Actually, they can just go down and join up with the Eastern Army. That should be fine. Research available. What I need to do is focus on some naval, because we need to be able to defend against the British and their navy. We'll go for the Bismarck class to hopefully defend against it. Ooh, the new Stam divisions. We're going to send them, well, actually at the moment, we're going to put them just into a general unit. Give them, how about Kron's Prince himself? And they'll set about exercising, so they can get nice and buff. And that'll be fine. Iron Guard Romania, you are definitely not good, because if we get into another battle against someone, you'll probably join against our enemies. Though you do have a truce that lasts only a couple months. The truce timer should really last longer. In my opinion, it should be if you're in a war with someone, you basically can't fight them again for the rest of the game. Because who's going to make a truce that only lasts that long? Come on. We could go for some air power, but focusing down on this should be okay. Battle cruisers. I think the heavy cruiser, the Prince Eugene class, need to focus more on that. In terms of what we're constructing, we're building up one military factory for each of our newly formed puppets, and then we're going to be building a lot of naval dockyards. In order to get them out, we got some new tank divisions. Send them up north to that force. The Mauserwach deal is done. Expansionist policy. We'll be going up against them. You join up with these guys, please. The newly formed... These divisions will take over the mainstay of defenses on the Western Front, while lighter troops will go to the much wider fields of the East and down here. Places that don't have good supply, they'll go to. While on the West, it'll mostly be those new and big Sturm divisions. Very nice, very nice. Panzergrenadier divisions, you're fairly small, but I need you to be small and maneuverable. Staging that coup against Nationalist Russia, because I find it funny. We'll get... excavation. We can hold that off for, I think, over here. That's not until 33. I could get that. It's a little bit ahead of time, but at the same time it takes away the penalty. We're going to need Marine divisions, I know that much. A new Panzer. Join up. Oh yeah, you were led by Erwin Rommel. Although, why don't you have the, where is he? Where's Rommel? Yep, there he goes. There he is. That's better. Austria has cancelled their Lend-Lease. Okay, so they're still in the faction. They just left a Lend-Lease. And, ooh, I see. So Iron Guard Romania gave up Austrian lands in Transylvania. Okay, including Banat. Alright, maybe that means that they want peace. We can keep going. It's not 1943 yet. You gotta remember, it's only 1941. We still got a lot of time on this. I'll go for some improved disymmetric radar. Could I continue building up my radar? That could be good. Just help out because the Allies have a Air Force superiority over us. Heavy tanks do not need this many designs because we don't have many. Japanese Empire declared war on Siam. Interesting. I need a lot of mechanized. I need a lot of support equipment. It doesn't look like I need that much motorized. Infantry equipment seems fine. We can probably keep it there for now. Medium tanks are going to need to build up. You seem fine. You seem fine. You guys, I don't even use you really, except in the heavy tank divisions, and I don't have many of those. So you guys can probably all go down if I'm going to take a guess. Then, yeah, we need to start putting them into fighters. So, Siam versus Japan. Well then, gonna see how that turns out. Japan does not have a faction. Qing China. Expansionist policy. Good. And with expansionist, Southern Front is kind of pointless, as we can't Anschluss. We need to be... where is it? We would need to be nationalist to be able to do Anschluss. We could go for befriend Austria, but we already have. We could go for... what would I need for this? Yeah, we need to be on... we could befriend Italy. Could I try to get Italy away from them? But not my problem. We'll go northern claims, as that's where we actually are interested in. As Japan strikes out against Siam, and I'm going to wonder how that's going to go for them. Mr. Japan. You brought in all your allies, including the Qing China. Okay. Okay. The Volk-Wolf is built. Good, because I was wanting to build that up. I'm going to give it boost engine support. It gives it agility and maximum speed, as well as a little bit of reliability. Boost up the weapons. Boost down the weapons. Boost it up. Boost it down. Okay, there we go. The Volk-Wolf A. Give it to you. Bam. Volk-Wolf A. In you go. New tech. Let's see, we could just keep going through some of these. How about some air power? Air and Navy, because Army, I think I'm unmatched, but Air and Navy is where it's really important to me. I wonder if the Siamese are going to be... they only have a single fort, a single naval base to actually hold on to. So that, and it's their capital, so they're definitely not going to lose it. So it's going to be interesting what happens there. Nationals for Russia, you're doing that. You're doing retake Galicia, you already have. I already made you do that. You're doing a destroy effort. Northern claims are done. Justification, Austria justifying on us, but really they're justifying on Yugoslavia. Ottoman Empire is taking over Albania. I'll allow it. I guess it makes sense. It's one of the only places in Europe that is a Muslim majority, so sure, you want to retake your lands, go ahead and do it. You're going mechanized, pass the Newfoundland Act. Has America done anything in this game? Support Rock Island. I know that my ally Spain wants to take over Cuba, and they still have a Circunscripción Oriental over here. Yes, 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 I'll have you attack them later. Now then, befriend Denmark versus war with Denmark. We need our lands. And you don't have anyone to defend you, so that's good for us. Let us get you. I believe I sent out... Yep. Okay, you're in the area. Good. If we're going to do that, then we need to pull these guys off from doing their thing. They seem fine anyway. Give them a different general. Have a Kesselring. They'll attack from there into Copenhagen. That'll be your plan. New troops. They can join up on that line. Oh, and stop doing that. Battle plan north. Do it. You guys have your attack plan. You have your attack plan, Ernst. Bismarck class is done. A new Volkstroop. Put them on the line there. Start pulling from the line here and send them east to make sure that the Russians don't get involved. Let's see. So I got the Bismarck class. We can get better. Ooh, we can get better landing craft. We can get better submarines, as submarines are going to be important to us. Some new Volkstroop. What are you guys doing? So I'll put you guys on the line, then take these Panzergrenadier divisions and send them out east. Maybe not. Maybe send one there, one there. That'll do for now. Oh yeah, I got plenty of PowerPoints, don't I? Captive of industry for civilian factories, infrastructure, fortification, war industrialist. I kind of like war industrialist guy. Martin Bowman. All sounds good on the Western Front. We'll see how the attacks go. Our navy should be unmatched against the Dane navy. We got another unit coming out. You join with them. And then the infantry division better join up here on the main line. Very easy to tell which one's which. The Prince Eugen class is done. Okay, we can go for some of the other classes. Class M. Outdated equipment. The Hipper class. The Hipper Classico. Oh good, you're only building one more. In that case, yes, we're going to need to build at least 3 of those for that. Oh, we have a new... Okay, good to know. You, I'm not going to build that outright. Come on. Hipper... Prince Eugen. Prince Eugen. Build me 10 of them. As you do. Finish up that Hipper class. And then what's this about? A new plane? Oh, wait. I think that's just... Yeah, I think that's just the bug, ain't it? Over here. We can take from rubber. We already have put our way through. Looks like a lot of our rubber shipments are going to be blocked if a war breaks out. So what I'm thinking is maybe build up a couple more synthetic refineries out here. And get them building up. Mossaland, build those up as well. Got a lot to build on, good. Oh, the 1st Panzergrenadier Division, good. They'll go north and deal with them. You guys get on that line. Make sure we can fend against you if it ever comes to that. We also need to watch out for the Italians. A new tank division, they can go to there. Because a lot of these tanks still aren't outfitted properly. Which reminds me, I need to switch over to focus high priority on reinforcements. Just because we're building up. War with Denmark is a stark possibility. And we should go Western claims while we're sitting around waiting. But you have your independence guaranteed. And this war goal lasts for how long? It lasts for 2 years. Okay. So, opening outbreak of the war will probably be an invasion of the Danes. Meanwhile, we should focus on doing some other things. Looks like conflict is inevitable at this point. So, put in these troops there, send some north as well. 66 manpower. Not the best. Focus on doing that. Is it still building up? I think it's building up. But we're building so much is the problem. Yeah, it's a lot. But we'll get them through. You need... what now? You need Panzerkampfwagen. Oh, you need medium tanks. Okay. Well, we can be peaceful at the moment and just take a little bit from them. Ottoman Confederacy, what are you up to? Demand Islamic Russian lands. No, they don't exist anymore. Deal with it. Yugoslavia is doing their thing. Austria at war with Russia. Bit late for that, don't you think? Strong leadership over there. You almost done with that. Western claims is done. Oh, and train outside. We can demand the Saarland. What about getting some friends? What about alliance with Norway and Sweden to try and get them on our side before anything kicks off? 1942 means advanced computing machines. Because I don't have a lot of manpower, I need to rely heavily on other people for that. Ukrainian Governorate. You have one factory. Come on, you can start building troops. Come on. New. Yeah, it's going to be a while until these troops actually start producing. New. Train. Train. MP43. Now then. I like to keep the carabiners down there just because. Although at this point I can probably make the carabiners out to just be the MP38s. And turn the MP38s directly into... Also, make that better. Straight into that. That works. Outdated equipment, MP38. Yeah, deal with it. Over here, 1942 now. No, go away. Nothing new there necessarily, but I could get some better oil processing. Especially important. Automatic radar. The idea will be to try and break through them. I could also be doing some tactics. I could be doing some of this. There's so much to build up at this point that we can just wait it out until we get into a war. Meanwhile, materials, artillery research time, because I have a lot of artillery research that needs doing. Seems good to me. I need to do that. Yeah, close air support for the fighter too. I already got the fighter. I already got the fighter. It's fine. Go away. Go away. Shoot. Shoot. You keep putting out those good units. Got a lot of Brits here, so if I could capitulate the French, we'd be able to do pretty well. Over here, yep, more troops for the lines. Start putting these other troops who have been sitting the whole war out there. Which is what I find funny. We were able to capitulate the Russians with half an army. Put those there. Yep, new units. Come on. Work it out. So where can I put these guys? I could probably send them to the east. Maybe even form a new army with that. Some Nodovic classes. Yes, the new submarine. I want 30 of those prepared for the Osterboschul. Have fun with that. Okay, good. Good. Outdated production. Just the MP38. We still got 2 years until that Denmark claim goes up. Should have more than enough time to be able to get through it all. As for Ottoman Confederacy, they're just going to keep... They already got Albania, so they have helped us a little bit. More trucks, more tanks. To the point where I could have a completely new army of that. And more you, so get on in. To the point where I would like just those troops on that line. You guys go to the Austrian line, alliance with Norway. Yeah, buddy. And befriend Sweden. Grants acceptance of fascist diplomacy plus 85 and an admission to the Berliner Pact. I'd be alright with that. Get Sweden on our side. Norway accepts it, joins the Berlin Pact. We'll set aside our differences for now. And they leave the faction right away? Boo! That didn't last long. It probably would have been more impactful if we were already at war. Well, we're already going for befriend Sweden. It's June 31st, I think. I think I might just redo that and avoid Norway altogether for when the next episode comes around. With that, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye!